Why people worshiping the image of the beast? So what do the image of the beast look like? That's the question that a lot of people is not asking, because it says that people is going to worship the image, and if they didn't bow down and worship this image, they was going to get put to death. According to history, can we go and look at that? And when did that happen? Give me start at verse 2.
This is 1 John chapter 4, verse 2. Hereby know ye the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh,
What?
come in the flesh,
Be like, no, he didn't come in the flesh, he was spirit. That's what they say. They say Christ is a spirit. But the Bible says he didn't come in the flesh.
is of God. And every spirit that confesses not that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is not of God.
What?
It's not of God. That this is the spirit of Antichrist.
This is the spirit of Antichrist when people say that. So now we got to get up. What is the flesh look like? Because a lot of people will be like, well, what does it matter? Because people are worshiping the image.
So what am I worshiping?
Right. Not only that, what doctrine is coming with this man that people are worshiping? Is it the true doctrine? That's the question that we have to ask ourselves. All about money. That's right. That's right. No problem.
That's why I talk to him on my own.
Give me John 8:32. John 8:32 say. What's up?
It's the book of John. You got it 32?
8:32, yes.
It's the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. It says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
It says you shall know the truth. And once you start understanding the truth gonna set you free.
That's right.
For some people, it's not gonna set them. It's gonna torment them. But most of us that believe, look, it's gonna set us free.
That's right.
Give me Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. You give me Isaiah 4 and 6.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. And it says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
It says, my people don't consider who they are. At this time, the people knew who they are. But in the future, they're not even going to consider who they are as a people. So we got to start getting that understanding of who we are as a people. We think we everything under the sun.
Right.
We Afro-Americans, we black, you're a Creole, you're a damn Creole. That's not no nationality. What pride is that?
Teach.
Give me that in Isaiah.
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
What?
For a lack of knowledge.
Says my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. This is how we don't know who we are as a people, because we are destroyed for lack of knowledge. We don't have knowledge of self. We don't know who we are.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
We got to start getting the understanding of us rejecting knowledge. Give me Isaiah 9 and 16. You give me Luke 11:52. I also want you to get the Jonathan Complex Bible. You want to look up something in the Bible. Luke, Isaiah 9 and 16.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9 and verse 16. For the leaders of this people caused them to err.
They do what?
For the leaders of this people caused them to err.
The leaders that are leading us are causing us to err. We're error in our ways and what we're doing.
Right.
This is part of the reason we don't know who we are as a people.
That's right. It's the book of Luke, chapter 11. It's the book of Luke, chapter 11 and verse 52. Woe unto you, lawyers. Lawyers. For ye have taken away the key of knowledge.
Now this is Christ talking. Christ is saying, woe meaning destruction. Destruction to you lawyers. Now I want you to look in the Zondervan Complex Bible Dictionary of what do lawyers mean. Because it says you taking away the kingdom, the key to the kingdom. So what do that mean by that? see what that means by that. That's all right. Go ahead. Yeah, Jeremiah 5, 26 and 27. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26. And he will lift up an ensign to nations from afar, and will hiss unto them from the end of the earth. And behold, they shall come with speed.
Are you Jeremiah? Jeremiah.
So I'm in the lawyer right here, professional interpreter. This is
What you reading from?
the Compact Dictionary Bible. This is lawyer. A professional interpreter of the written and oral law.
The what?
The professional interpreter of the written and oral law.
And these people are the interpreter of the oral law. So these people are that hold the key. They're hiding it.
Right.
They're not telling the people what they're supposed to know. Now let's go over here.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares.
What is this dude over here in this sign? He got a snare for our people.
Right. They set a trap, they catch men. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit.
What?
Are full of deceit.
These churches are full of deceit. Thus saith the Lord.
Therefore they are become great and waxen rich. They are waxen fat. They shine, yea, they overpass the
Yeah, it says that these Creflo Dollar, TD Jakes, these mega churches, Joel Osteen, he said, look, they grow fat and rich. Give me that in Isaiah 56 and 10. Read that over again. Yeah.
Verse 28, they are waxen fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper. And the right of the needy do they not judge.
Yeah, they don't come from the people that need. Look, the orphan or the homeless, they supposed to come and be helping them out. They not doing that.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 56 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs.
No, it says the watchmen. A lot of these watchmen out here, he says they are like dumb dogs. They blind, they sleeping.
They cannot bark.
They ain't really saying nothing.
Sleeping, laying down.
They lazy.
Slave, loving to slumber. They are greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
Yeah, he said these pastors and stuff in these churches are like greedy dogs that cannot have enough. This is what the Lord said. This ain't what I'm saying, but what the Lord said.
Right. They are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way.
All these men look for their own way. How you out here talking about God and don't have a Bible in your hand? That don't make no sense. The people who supposed to be hearing the words of the Lord, which is out of this book right here.
That's right.
Give me that in Malachi. You give me Romans 10, 1 and 2.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
The priest lips, anybody out here saying they're a priest of the Lord, they supposed to be keeping knowledge. So what is that knowledge?
And they should seek the law at his mouth. That's right.
What should people be seeking out of your mouth?
The law at his mouth. That's right.
There's a lot of people out here that's not teaching the law of God. The Bible says, look, you saying you're a man of God, you're supposed to be teaching the laws of God. And that's all I want.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 10 and verse 1. Brethren, my heart desire prayer to God for Israel.
For who?
For Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
A lot of our people, we got a zeal towards God, but it's not according to knowledge.
Right.
That's what we got to get on the center. It's like, what is the knowledge that we supposed to get?
Wake them up.
So we can start getting in order how we are as a people.
Wake them up.
We are out of order as a people.
Right.
Give me that now. I brought all of that out because it says that the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
That's right.
And they should be seeking the law. So we going to just go over the 10 Commandments. and get a better understanding of the Ten Commandments. Give me that Exodus 20. You give me Deuteronomy 13. Just start at verse 1.
And this is Exodus chapter 20 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
What? You said what?
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
That's the first commandment. Not having no other God before the Most High God. That's the number one commandment in the Bible. Keep going.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above.
That's right.
Or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation.
It says, look, don't make anything above. Hold on, give me Deuteronomy. I want to say chapter 4. Go to chapter 4. I want us to go start at verse 2 and then jump to 7. And we're going to read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 2. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you. Verse 7. For what nation is there so great, who have God so nigh unto them, as the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him? And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day? Only take heed to thyself, and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thy eyes have seen, lest thou depart from thy heart. Open all the days of thy life, but teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons, especially the day that thou stoodest before the Lord thy God in Horeb, when the Lord said unto me, gather me the people together, and I will make them hear my words, that they may learn to fear me all the days that they shall live upon the earth.
We out here teaching you the word, so you can get to fear the Most High God.
That's right.
That he's not a God to be played with. Hold on. Is that more that I want? Hold on. Look. Jump down to 12. Start reading at 12.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 12. And the Lord spake unto you out of the midst of the fire. Ye heard the voice of the words, but saw no similitude, only ye heard a voice. And he declared unto you his covenant, which he commanded you to perform, even 10 commandments.
What?
Even 10 commandments. He wrote them upon 2 tables of stone. And the Lord commanded me at that time to teach you statutes and judgments, that ye might do them in the land whither ye go over to possess it. Take ye therefore good heed unto yourselves, for ye saw no manner of similitude on that day, on the day that the Lord spake unto you in Horeb, out of the midst of the fire, lest ye corrupt yourselves, make you a graven image.
Making you what?
A graven image.
You corrupt yourselves by making graven images. Now it's going to explain that as we keep reading.
The similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female, and the likeness of any beast that is on the earth.
So when they went out of Egypt, they started making a golden calf. They started making a golden calf, and then they was like, this golden calf we just made, this is our God. This is the God that delivered us. And God is looking at them like, how disrespectful are you? How disrespectful you to say that this is the God that delivered you?
Likeness of any wing, of any beast on the earth. Likeness of any winged fowl that flieth in the air.
anything, don't make any birds or any eagles or anything, any type of thing like that. Do not make that.
Teach.
Keep going.
The likeness of anything that creepeth upon the ground.
You cannot make no beetles, no bugs, no caterpillars, no praying mantis. None of that stuff. And say this is God right here. Keep going.
The likeness of any fish that is in the waters beneath the earth.
You cannot make no fishes and say this is God. Keep going.
Unless thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven,
Then you start looking at the sky.
and when thou seest the sun
You start sun worshiping.
and the moon
And you start worshiping the moon
and the stars,
and the stars.
even all the hosts of heaven should be driven to worship them.
Oh, I worship Jupiter. Oh, I worship Saturn. Oh, I worship Pluto. He said, do not do that. The God of our Father say, you better not do that. You better not say Jupiter is the God that led you out of Egypt. You better not do that.
And serve them, which the Lord thy God had driven, divided unto all nations under the whole heaven.
He gave the other nations all this idolatry. But you are not supposed to do that, you black man. You Hispanic man, you Native American. You are not supposed to do that.
But the Lord had taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace, even out of Egypt, to be unto him a people of inheritance.
You are his inheritance. You were supposed to give him all the glory.
That's right.
He made himself known to you. Now go, give me that in Deuteronomy 13. We're going to read down a little bit.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 13 and verse 1. If there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and giveth thee a sign or a wonder,
A man over there with a sign said, come talk to me about God.
and the sign or the wonder come to pass, whereof he spake unto thee, saying, let us go after other gods.
Let us do what?
Let us go after other gods.
Let's go after these other beliefs. Let us go follow after the other nations' God. He said, don't do that. The God Almighty said, do not follow what the heathens do.
That's right.
And what have we been doing? Everything that the heathens do.
Wake them up.
Which thou hast not known, and let us serve them.
Let us do what?
Let us serve them. Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet or that dreamer of dreams. For the Lord your God proveth you to know,
Hold on, what is God doing?
proveth you to know whether ye love the Lord your God.
God will use the nations to prove if you really love him.
That's right.
All these people out here passing out things with no Bible, he's using them to see if you really love him.
That's right. Wake them up.
Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Ye shall walk after the Lord your God and fear him and keep his commandments and obey his voice. And ye shall serve him and cleave unto him. And the prophet or the dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he hath spoken to you to turn you away from the Lord your God.
What is these people out here doing?
To turn you away from the Lord your God,
Their job. Keep going.
which brought you out of the land of Egypt, and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, to thrust thee out of the way which the Lord thy God commanded thee to walk in. So shalt thou put the evil away from the midst of thee. If thy brother, the son of thy mother,
Now it says if your brother, your own brother, if your brother
or thy son, or thy daughter,
or your kid,
or the wife of thy bosom,
or the woman that you love,
or thy friend, which is as thine own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods.
hey, let's go follow the customs of the other nations. Hey, let's go do whatever they're doing, let's go do. Let's go be like the heathens. They look like they having fun. Let's go do it. He said, don't do that.
Which thou hast not known, thou nor thy fathers, namely of the gods of the people which are round you, which are round about you, nigh unto thee, or far off from thee, from the one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth.
No matter where we at on the earth, no matter if it's Buddha, No matter, even if it's Catholicism. He said, do not do it. Now, go back to Exodus 20. We're going to stop there. Give me Leviticus, give me Romans 1 and 21. Go back and go to verse 3.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above.
Hold on. Get your rod and stuff off the rest now. Put it on the thing. Get it on for and look at it. It ain't no nice touching it. Yes.
Or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and shewing mercy unto thousands of them that love me.
We're not touching the book here. But no, that's not. Well, show me that. Show me the law that says that. Right now, y'all harassing us. Show me the law that says we got to be 16 inches. This is public walkway. Show me. If y'all don't show me, go call him. We just talked to the officers. He said we was good. So what's up? I don't want to give him no attention. That's not my job. We just talked to the officers.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
And do what?
That hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and keep my commandments.
And do what?
And keep my commandments.
They can't say nothing else because we keep the commandments. That's right. We ain't breaking no laws.
I'm telling you about tonight. From the very beginning, when the rest started, it's been him. How you doing that?
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
Hold on. Thou shalt what? Hold on. What verse you at? Yeah, verse 7. Read that again.
The Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
So the next commandment on the 10th commandment is not taking the Lord's name in vain.
That's right.
So let's kind of get a better understanding of what it means not to take the Lord's name in vain. Give me that in Leviticus 19 and 12.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 12. And ye shall not swear by my name falsely. Ye shall not swear by my name falsely. Neither shall thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord.
It says not to take the name in vain, meaning swearing by his name. Saying, you know, us as the people be like, I swear to God. I swear. He said, don't do that. Do not swear like that.
That's right.
And then we're going to explain. Give me Leviticus 6 and 3.
For that brief history,
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 6 and verse 3. Or have found that which was lost, and lieth concerning it, and sweareth falsely. And any of all these that a man doeth, sinneth therein. Then it shall be, because he has sinned and is guilty, that he shall restore that which he took violently away, or the thing which he has deceitfully gotten, or that which was delivered him to keep.
So when you over here doing things and you swear, oh, I didn't take that. Oh, I didn't get that. Oh, I swear I didn't do that. the Lord say don't do that. If you do that, you causing death upon you. You seen it right there. You don't have no power to control anything. You don't have no power to control anything. Look, we gonna get that in a minute. Now let's go back to Exodus. Start at verse 8. Yeah.
And this is the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Do what?
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
How many people out here know that today is the Sabbath day? Do anybody know that out here? Do anybody know that from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown is considered the Sabbath day? Do anybody know that? Give me that.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 21 and verse 15. And he said, and he that smiteth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death.
Hold on, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I'm probably gonna skip it. We're gonna come back to it. Keep reading that.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. Right. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is.
So none of your workers supposed to be working, your kids supposed to be working, but everybody's supposed to be resting. It's the Sabbath day. Most people don't really understand that. Like everybody's supposed to be chilling at home, building with their family, resting. But everybody want to turn up on the Saturday.
Wake them up, wake them up.
Keep going.
And rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. And hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
That's right.
It says honor my father and my mother. Hold on, let's everybody look at this.
I don't know. I ain't thought about it. Anything Trey has something. Yes, anything Trey has something. No, it's something. You got to. I'll wait till here. That's why I said right. Right. Yo, today. Why not today?
Hold on, we still on the same. Give me Exodus 31 and 12 and 17.
You know what I'm saying? I want to do it today. I want to do it right now. I want to do it like I got to work. David told me that I'm going to do it. That's right.
It's the book of Exodus chapter 31 and verse 12.
Yeah.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, Building my Sabbath ye shall keep.
We should do what?
Ye shall keep.
And we supposed to be keeping the Sabbath day. Keep going.
For it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that ye may know that I am the Lord, that does sanctify you. That was verse 17. It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever.
The Sabbath day is a sign
so they
between
gotta
the Most High and the children of Israel.
That's right.
They supposed to be keeping the Sabbath day. That's a lot of history I want to bring out. but they not really ready for that right
Wake them
now.
up.
Give me Deuteronomy 5. Give me 12.
So he put it in the right. We're not supposed to
What
have
verse
the
12?
generator with the speaker.
And this is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verse 12. Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it.
Do what?
Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it.
So a lot of people say they believe God, but don't know that the fourth commandment is the Sabbath day. And you supposed to do what?
Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it.
Keep it holy. Keep it separate. It's a different day than every other day.
As the Lord thy God hath commanded thee. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
And 6 days you're supposed to do all your work. 6 days you said that you can grind for those 6 days. Keep going.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter,
The kids don't supposed to be working.
nor thy manservant,
Your workers, people in resumes or people in Starbucks, Walmart, anything. All they're supposed to be resting today. Keep going.
thy maidservant, nor thine ox, nor thine ass.
And this is talking about your animals. You know, the animals used to kill the land and stuff. It said even your animals get to rest. It said, look, they don't even supposed to be working on the Lord's Sabbath day. Let them chill and graze out there on the land and let them just hang out and be good. Let them relax. Look, don't open the door.
Wake them up! Wake them up!
Nor any of thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates, that thy manservant and thy maidservant may rest as well as thou. And remember that thou wast a servant in the land of Egypt, and that the Lord thy God brought thee out of thence through a mighty hand and by a stretched out arm.
There you go. Now give me that in Matthew. You go to Mark chapter 2, verse 27.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 12, and verse 2. But when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto him, Behold, thy disciples do that which is not lawful to do upon the Sabbath day.
So the dude last week, he ran up on us and was like y'all don't supposed to be. Hey, hold on. The dude ran up on us and said, ain't y'all breaking the law down here and doing this on the Sabbath day? That's what he ran up on us and said, right? Keep going, keep going.
But he said unto them, Have ye not read what David did when he was an hungry, and they that were with him? How he entered into the house of God and did eat the shewbread, which was not lawful for him to eat, neither for them which were with him, but only for the priests? Or how have ye not read in the law how that on the Sabbath days the priests in the temple profane the Sabbath and are blameless?
You know what?
Are blameless?
We are blameless because we doing the Lord's work. We ain't look, you can't come up here and say we breaking the Sabbath day when we out here teaching the word.
That's right.
Keep going.
But I say unto you that in this place is one greater than the temple. But if ye had known what this meaneth, I would have mercy and not sacrifice. So like, he would not have condemned the guiltless. For the Son of Man is Lord, even of the Sabbath day.
Even what?
Even of the Sabbath day. That's right.
This is Lord on the Sabbath day.
That's right.
Hold on now, let's go here. Right quick here. You now go to Hebrews 4, verse 4. I wanted Mark 2 and 27.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 2, and verse 27. And he said unto them, the Sabbath was made for man, and not man for the Sabbath.
It's not made for you to do whatever you want to do. The Sabbath was made for you to rest, so you can get your strength and get back to grinding for the next week.
That's right.
Therefore the Son of Man is Lord also of the Sabbath. And he entered again into the synagogue, and there was a man there which had a withered hand, and they watched him.
So the Pharisees who was watching, they wanted to see what he was going to do.
Whether he would heal him on the Sabbath day.
What?
Whether he would heal him on the Sabbath day.
Everybody that come up and ask us questions and stuff, we're healing them. That's what we out here to do. That's right. We out here to heal the sick. To give sight to the blind. And give hearing to the deaf. So they can hear God's word.
That they might accuse him. And he said unto the man which had the withered hand, stand forth. And he said unto them, is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath day?
They tried to get Christ. They tried to say that is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath day, knowing that it says that if somebody's cart fall in the ditch, it allows that you gotta go help get it out of the ditch. Look, hold on, I keep reading it.
Or to do evil, to save life, or to kill. But they held their peace. And when he had looked around about on them with anger, being grieved for the hardness of their hearts,
Yes, he was mad at him. He was mad at the Pharisees and them for not wanting to help this brother out. Keep going.
He said unto the man, stretch forth thine hand. And he stretched it out, and his hand was restored whole as the other. And the Pharisees went forth, and straightway took counsel with the Herodians.
So look, the elders of them hated that he did good on the Sabbath day. They wanted to put him to death even more for help giving this man, making him whole again. Crazy, bro. That was just crazy. Now, give me that in Hebrew. Give me the precept.
It's the book of John, chapter 5 and verse 3. In these lay a great multitude of important folk, of blind, halt, withered, waiting for the moving of the water. For the angel went down at a certain season into the pool. Into the pool.
What went down?
An angel went down at a certain season into the pool.
At a certain time, look, this pool was on the hill, people. And at this certain time, look, this man could never get there in time. So this is what's going on.
And troubled the water. Whatsoever then first after the troubling of the water stepped in was made whole of whatsoever.
So whoever after the water went into what wave what is the word I'm looking for? Ripples. Like the first person that got it after a ripple, they was made whole.
Or whatsoever disease he had. A certain man was there, which had an infirmity 38 years.
He had this infirmity for 38 years. Keep going.
Verse 10. The Jews therefore said unto him that was cured, it is the Sabbath day.
It is the what?
It is the Sabbath day.
You see
So the angel was doing this every year on this Sabbath day to do this. Hey, that's a cold cut right there. That's a cold cut right there. Now give me that in Hebrew.
This is the book of Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 4. For he spake in a certain place of the seventh day of this wise, and God did rest the seventh day from all his works.
It says here God did rest on his Sabbath day. Keep going.
And in this place, again, if they shall enter into my rest, seeing therefore it remaineth, that some must enter therein, and they to whom it was first preached entered not in because of this unbelief. Again, he limited a certain day, saying, in David, today, after so long a time, as it is said, today, if ye will hear the voice, harden not your hearts.
Harden not your heart. What we saying is the truth about the Sabbath day. You're supposed to be resting.
For if Yahushua had given them rest, then would he not afterward have spoken of another day. There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of God. For he that entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his own works.
If him that enter into this rest, we gonna cease because we believe. Keep going.
As God did from his. Let us labor therefore to enter into the rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
People that don't believe really believe in this Bible. So what was they teaching? Was they not teaching the laws? Hold on. Was they teaching not to keep the Sabbath day, or was they keeping to teach the Sabbath day? That's the question. That what was Paul and them teaching? Give me that. Let's go back to Exodus.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother.
Now, let's get into honor thy father and thy mother. Because a lot of people out here don't really know what that means. Christian church ain't teaching the people nothing. But we're going to teach them today. Give me Exodus 21 and 15.
It's the book of Exodus chapter 21 and verse 15. And he that smiteth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death.
So it don't surprise me when young people die and they don't be disrespectful to their parents. It don't surprise me. Because the Bible says the first promise is to honor your father and your mother.
That's right.
That's one of the first promises. So when people be disrespectful and kids be disrespectful to their parents and something end up happening to them, it does not surprise me why. Because they probably disobedient at home. Give me that in Leviticus 29. You give me Deuteronomy. No, give me Matthew 14 and 4. Hold on, Leviticus 29.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, and verse 9. For everyone that curseth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death.
That's right. Everybody that curses his parents. You should be put to death. We shouldn't be disrespecting our parents like that. Thus says the Lord. I'm not saying that. The Lord is saying that. And look, men and women, a lot of these young girls out here don't know them being disrespectful towards their father. It's like them being disrespectful to the Most High God. And they don't really think about it like that. Hold on. Give me Sirach chapter 3 verse 1 before we get to Matthew.
I had Captain Corner. I had Captain Corner.
Verse 1 down to 8.
And this is the book of Sirach, chapter 3, and verse 1. Hear me, your father, O children, and do thereafter, that ye may be safe. For the Lord hath given the father honor over the children, and hath confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons. Over the sons. Whoso honoreth his father maketh an atonement for his sin.
No, it says that the person that honors his father makes an atonement for his sins. This is what God is telling you. Keep going.
And he that honoreth his mother is as one that layeth up treasure. For whoso honoreth his father shall have joy of his own children. And when he maketh his prayer, he shall be heard. He that honoreth his father shall have a long life. And he that is obedient unto the Lord shall be a comfort to his mother. He that fears the Lord will honor his father and will do service unto his parents.
They will do what?
Do service unto his parents.
They gonna look out for their parents. Their parents gonna be good and taken care of. Keep going.
As to his masters, honor thy father and mother both in word and deed.
In what?
In word and deed.
So not just only in talk, but your actions. Your actions gotta be there too when it's talking about honor your father and your mother. A lot of people just be talking, but they don't have action behind it. That's it. That's all of it.
For the blessing of the father establisheth the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations. Glory not in the dishonor of thy father, for thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee.
A lot of people like to talk down on their father because he was a drunk or something. And the Most High is telling them, hey, don't do that. Don't be talking about your dad in front of people like that. They don't bring no honor towards you in no type of way. They just making like what type of person you are. That's basically what he's saying right there.
Tell him again.
Now give me that, I want Matthew 15 and 4.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 4. For God commanded, saying, honor thy father and mother, and he that curseth his father or mother, let him die the death.
This is Christ right here. This is what Christ said. This is the type of man Christ said. He said, look, you be disrespectful to your parents, hey, that kid got to get put to death. If he ain't going to honor and obey his parents, he ain't going to be good in the society. So he's no good. He got to get put to death. That's it. Oh, no. Oh, that's all I want. Man, give me, go back to Exodus 20 and 13.
And this is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 13. Thou shalt not kill.
This is like one of my favorite ones right here. Because a lot of people don't understand what it means, what he's meaning by thou shalt not kill. Because in other verses, we heard that, hey, if a kid disobeys his parents, test his parents out, hit his parents, anything like that, they should be put to death. So when we say thou shalt not kill, what is that actually talking about? Why are they not actually breaking this down to explain what it's actually talking about?
Wake them up, huh?
Give me that in Matthew 19, 16 through 19.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one.
What?
There is none good but one.
And in the Most High, keep going.
That is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
What was Christ teaching?
Keep the commandments.
No, he was teaching sunshines and rainbows.
Keep the commandments.
Christ was teaching, keep the commandments.
That's right.
That was his doctrine. I don't know what other people are saying. Christ didn't never, he taught people the commandments. Keep going.
And he said unto him, which Jesus said, Thou shalt do no murder. Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Hold on. Why does it say, thou shalt do no murder? Why is it not saying, thou shalt not kill? So what they're actually meaning, if thou shalt not kill, is actually, thou shalt not murder. Now, let's get a better understanding of that. We're going to come back, because that's all I want on that. You give me Deuteronomy 19, verse 9 through 13.
And this is the book of Numbers, chapter 35 and verse 16. And if he smite him with an instrument of iron so that he die, he is a murderer.
So this man that smites somebody with an instrument, any tool or gun or whatever, he is a murderer. But it's going to explain it more as we read.
The murderer shall surely be put to death. And if he smite him with throwing a stone wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer.
So if this dude, even if he throw a stone and he die, he is a murderer. If he did it purposely. Let's keep reading.
The murderer shall surely be put to death. Or if he smite him with a hand weapon of wood, wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. The revenger of blood himself shall slay the murderer.
Revenger of blood is normally a family member. It says this family member supposed to come and put this person to death. Keep going.
When he meeteth him, he shall slay him. But if he thrust him of hatred, or hurl at him by laying of weight,
Land of what?
laying of weight, that he die, or in enmity, smite him with his hand, that he die, he that smote him shall surely be put to death.
So if he lay in wait, what does laying in wait mean? That means premeditation. When you lay in wait for somebody, that's premeditation murder right there. That's what it means when he say thou shalt not kill. Let's keep reading so we can get a better understanding.
For he is a murderer. The revenger of blood shall slay the murderer when he meeteth him. But if he thrust him suddenly, but if he thrust him suddenly without enmity, or have cast upon him anything without laying in wait,
So if he do this accidentally,
or with any stone, wherewith a man may die, seeing him not, and cast it upon him,
so if he casts a stone or a tool or a wooden instrument or something, he said if he do that and this person dies suddenly,
that he died and was not his enemy, neither sought his harm, then the congregation shall judge between the slayer and the revenger of blood according to these judgments.
but now it got to be a court done. We got to go to court. And then the congregation is the jury. They got to deliberate on what should be done. Keep going.
And the congregation shall deliver the slayer out of the hand of the revenger of blood.
Why? Because it was an accident. It wasn't on purpose. Keep going.
And the congregation shall restore him to the city of his refuge, whither he was fled.
When you start getting a real breakdown, there was 3 refuge cities that Moses and them made, and they would have to run to one of these cities for protection.
And he shall abide in it unto the death of the high priest, which was anointed with the holy oil. But if the slayer shall at any time come without the border of the city of
If you go outside this protection, this border of protection, you on your own. If you get caught slipping, hey, the Lord said, hey, you on your own because you didn't supposed to leave this border of protection.
and the revenger of blood find him without the borders of the city of his refuge, and the revenger of blood kill the slayer, he shall not be guilty of blood, because he should have remained in the city of his refuge until the death of the high priest. But after the death of the high priest, the slayer shall return into the land of his possessions. So these things shall be for a statute of judgment unto you throughout your generations.
So this will give you a better understanding of thou shalt not kill. But most people are really not breaking the 10 commandments down so people can get a better understanding. They're just reading, this just talking about any type of. No, because the Lord said if somebody break into your house and you put them to death, you good. You got a right to defend your household. So let's give me that in what I said I want. Deuteronomy 19, 9 through 13.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19 and verse 9. If thou shalt keep all these commandments to do them, which I command thee this day, to love the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, then shalt thou add three cities more for thee, besides these three, that innocent blood be not shed in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance.
You gotta understand what innocent blood is. Most people don't really understand what innocent blood is. That's premeditated murder right there. Keep going.
And so blood be upon thee. But if any man hate his neighbor and lie in wait for him and rise up against him and smite him mortally, that he die and flee into one of these cities, then the elders of his city shall send and fetch him thence.
The elders of the city gotta go get that man for murdering somebody if he was in the wrong.
And deliver him into the hand of the avenger of the blood,
And the family member.
that he may die.
That's tough right there. People are not reading, so they don't really know how justice is supposed to get served out.
Salakia, thine eyes shall be pity in him.
No, read that over. Read it clear.
Thy eye shall not pity him.
Now what?
Shall not pity him.
Look, we should not pity a murderer. When our people get gunned down in their home, in the street, we should not pity the murderers. The murderer gotta go get justice. We gotta get that revenger get put on. Keep going.
But thou shalt put away the guilt of innocent blood from Israel. From Israel, that it may go well with thee. Thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark.
Because we can start talking about the Native Americans landmark and how the white man moved it. But I'm going to let another brother do that here in a minute. I'm about to get ready to wrap it up. I said I want to Matthew 21 and 22.
And this is the book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 21. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not kill.